Tell us about branded content, what it means for AOL, what you guys are doing, some of the programs, and also how they've come together and the return on investment, or why advertisers want them and the value that they find.
So we've been doing this for a long time, which is great. I came to AOL recently, and I came because we actually make really good stuff. And that's what I'm really proud of for AOL in general. So I think, we create great content, premium in quality, and we can scale it out. We've got, hundreds of millions of users across AOL and the Huffington Post platform that are voraciously consuming content, and namely video content. So we're very much focused on that. We've got a number of series that either involve brands or don't involve brands that are in their 7th or 8th seasons. And the reason is because the content is great. So for us, it's all about looking at data and insights on what our users are doing, what they're reading, what they're sharing, what they're liking, and then building content from there.
Give us some examples of some of the programming.
A great example is a program that's in its 3rd season. It's called the Savings Experiment. So this project was born out of the need for consumers to have easy tips on how to save money. It was developed in 2008 after the market crashed, and we could see in terms of search volume and volume of people looking and reading different things on AOL and Huffington Post, people were looking for ways to save a buck, but with everyday things.
How can you save money on shampoo and conditioner without tearing your hair out? We'll find out in today's Savings Experiment.
When you're shopping for shampoo, there's no need to spend a bundle.
Cheaper shampoos for just $4 or $5 work just as well as products for twice the price.
Our experts told us the biggest mistake consumers make is using too much product.
Just remember these simple instructions: lather, save, and repeat.
We brought in a great partner in Bank of America to help us develop the content. And it's great. Again, it's in its 3rd season. It's got over 12 million views so far. Some of the videos have more than 1 million views each. And it really just goes to show that it starts with the idea. It starts with the insights, rather, I should say. And then it goes to the idea, and then we bring the brand in where it's organic and where it makes sense.
So where does the brand exist on the series, for example, with Bank of America?
Sure. So Bank of America did not want to be ham-fisted in their approach. They really just wanted to be the enabler of great content that's informational, that's completely relevant to their products, right? So their savings, their checking, their credit cards, etc. And so Bank of America owns the experience. So wherever the videos are shown around the platform, AOL branding and messaging will travel with the video. So the idea is that we don't necessarily want to force consumers into a hub, and this is true for anything we build. Consumers are everywhere, and we want to deliver content to wherever they're living on the internet in a relevant environment based on behavioral targeting, keyword targeting, contextual targeting, all of the ways that we can target ads, we can actually target video. And that's sort of really what Bank of America loves about this, is it's not just living on daily finance, which it is, and it's great, and lots of people visit that site. But if you're reading an article on, ways to save on other parts of the site, or if Huffington Post is doing an editorial about, ways to save doing X, Y, and Z, the video could be served within that content. And that's what's really powerful, is the platform.
So for branded programming, can it be a one-off? Is it generally a series? Is there some regularity? I mean, I know this is all kind of new stuff, but are there some templates that you find are working?
Yeah, I think we've seen a lot of sort of one and done in the internet in general, right? And I think we really don't want to do that here at AOL. I think what we want to build are content franchises for consumers that are meaningful for them and make their lives better. And they're informational and fun and entertaining and useful. And I think we want to continue to do that every single day.
Getting to the metrics for a minute, it's a different medium, it's a new medium. How do you measure the impact? How do brands value it? Obviously they value it if they're renewing it, but how does that work?
I think in short, we have a long way to go in terms of really digging deep into the metrics and putting out some good case studies to the industry to say, hey, this big investment in content creation is actually driving revenue to your bottom line. That's one of my personal key goals for the next 6 months, Andy, so you can hold me to that.
Great, and tomorrow maybe we'll dig into that a little bit.
That would be great.
It's pretty exciting, right, with Lloyd Braun and our crew. So what do you hope to dig into in the conference tomorrow?
Yeah, I want to just get Lloyd and Scott Donaton going at it, because I know those two have some very opposing views on the role of brands and content creation and how brands should play a part or not play a part in the creative process. I think that's fascinating. Lloyd is an amazing character. He actually has a character, named after him in Seinfeld. He was the brainchild of Lost and never got any credit for it. He's just, he plays golf with Larry David. He's just a trip. And he's been in the television business forever, and he's been in the internet business, and I just am looking forward to hearing his viewpoints on how sort of Hollywood and Madison Avenue are merging and what that means for us. And then, we've got media buying heavyweight Yolanda Lamb, who will definitely give a great eye to what it means on the buy side in terms of how we value the media as it relates to social and otherwise. And I think it's going to be great. It's going to be as sexy as branded content can be, Andy. So you should tune in.